Alright, so I'm gonna be showing off my redstone rank submission. I know I don't really need it, but I still kind of want it so I can go into the redstone world. This is vCryo, or Creepa, however you want to call me. I like being called vCryo because that's my username and now it's my Discord name. Either way, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get into it. So today, for my redstone rank submission, I'm gonna be writing the word hi. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, but it's gonna be only the ones that write high are gonna be lit up, and all the other ones are gonna be normal and not lit up. But yeah, so let's do this. Right, that was loud. But there's no redstone, and the lever does absolutely nothing. But in the next one, I'll just be wiring it up and trying to get that, like I said. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so now we have number 2 of redstone rank. So over here we had the one that doesn't work, but now we have some redstone, and we have the first side of the H like that. So that's the H, and it's gonna go like how can I not hurt? It's gonna go like that, and then like that. Okay, so that's the left side of the H, and the redstone is pretty easy. We just have a line going around here. Repeater just to keep up the redstone length. Over here we have 2 half slabs because if these were full slabs, then these 2 would be powered. And this powers this block, which is powering this one right here. And then over here, we go over here. This one just powers the bottom one right here. That one. And then up here, this one is just powering. It's powering this block, which is powering this one. So it's pretty simple. It's not that hard. And next, we're gonna do this side, or right here. We're just gonna stretch this out, do the same thing like that. Like that. We're gonna do it's basically gonna be symmetrical. But no, next we're gonna do this right here, which is gonna be at the middle of the H. Here, I'll say it from this side because it's lit up. I'm gonna do that part right there. Those 4 blocks. And so yeah, that's really it for step 2. But yeah. Okay, so now we have step 3 of the high. And all we have is we just did that, like I said before. Right, before we had that, now we have this, and it was pretty simple. It was just for this, here, let me go back over here. For this side, it was just replicating this whole thing over here, just putting it back right here. So you can see, see, I just kind of replicated it, but I needed this repeater because it was kind of, the redstone length was dying. For the middle, I kind of took it off of this, and I put this block right here. And this block right here is running into that redstone lamp. See? That block, that redstone lamp. And, yep. And with this over here, I have this powering this block, because you see, it's powering it. But if I have this here, it's gonna, or wait, I don't need that there, never mind. But it's just gonna, that one's powered. And so that was really it. And then up here we have this one being powered, and down here we have, how can I get to it? That one being powered like that. That was pretty simple, and next we're going to be doing the bottom half of the eye, which is just going to be right there, and then it's kind of going to be not symmetrical, but the top half of the eye is going to be, or just the top of the eye is going to be right there, and then after that we're going to put an exclamation mark, and that's going to be it. But yeah, that's it for this step 3. So we are back. We've got step 4 done. It is pretty simple. As you can see, we were just doing those 2 for the eye, and then the top of the eye would be right there. And as you can see, it kind of like dissipates, which is what I was hoping for with the repeaters. But all I did was I had to make sure nothing interfered with this, which is why there's a repeater right here, because if this redstone dust would be here, they would be connecting. And we don't want that, so I would have put a block there, and then this wouldn't have been powered, so I just put a repeater there to stop all that. And so, wait, okay, and then over here, we just have these, so it's kind of pulling from here, and it's just going into there, which is only 2, and then over here we had just a few, which is just doing that right there. Just going into this block, which as you can see, it powers that. And this is going to this block, as you can see, it powers that. So it wasn't that hard. We didn't have to power that many. We only had to power 2 instead of 3 or 4, right? but that was pretty easy. And so now we're going in the next step. This is step 4, yeah. In step 5, we're going to be doing the dot right there. Okay, but that's not going to be easy because we're going to have to make a staircase somehow and not interfere with any of this. But I'll figure out a way. But yeah, that's that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty easy. But all I did was I got over here. So I stole some power from this, which is the left side of the eye, or of the H right here. I stole some power from there, and I took it up. I staircased up there, and I just ran it into this block. As you can see, it's being powered, and it's not interfering with any of these because we have, if there was a block right here and a redstone, and we had some redstone dust right here, then it would be interfering with it, what we don't want. But I'm glad that we're not interfering. So yeah, and this is not that bad. I like it, and so yeah, we have the I now. We have the letters HI, but now we need the exclamation mark, which is gonna be like that, or like that, and like that, which I'll do in the next 2. But yeah, that's that. Alright, so welcome back to number 6 of the, what is it, of my redstone exhibition. Last one we just did this, and I said that we were going to be doing the exclamation mark. And so we did the exclamation mark, but you would think that it'd be easy. No, it actually kind of wasn't, because we had so much redstone back here clogging it all up. So I just did a repeater, because it was about to run out of signal strength. So here, look, I'll show you. It wouldn't light up, but with the repeater here, it does. I mean, obviously, because the repeater reset the signal strength, but I couldn't have these here, because if I had these here, then the redstone would just like kind of circle, and it wouldn't actually power this block, which is the one powering the lamp in the first place. And so I couldn't really have that happen. That would not be good. So I had to put these 2 blocks there to stop the signal, and then wrap around right here. And so yeah, that was pretty easy, but it's still kind of complicated. There's that. Alright, so I've done a little bit of extra on this, or I did a little bit of decorating because the last bit kind of went over. But this is step 7, and I finally got the exclamation mark. It kind of took a little bit because we had to stop we had to block some stuff like here, and yeah, and we had to put a slab right here because if you can see, if I don't put a slab right there, it'll just power this, which I don't want. I do not want that. So we're going to put the slab back and put the redstone there. And now it doesn't power it. The slab is just like, it's not a full block, but redstone could run on it to go over to power this block, which is what I need. And yeah, and I also did this, which just runs up through here and powers this block. And as you can see, if it's powering this block right here, this block, it'll do that, and powering this block, it'll do that. And so yeah, that was pretty easy. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this redstone exhibition. Sorry if you hear like a little rumble in the background. Maybe it's not a little, but you know, it's my heater outside. No, it's not my heater. It's a friend outside doing some wood that I'm going to go do right now. Either way, we have 7 steps throughout. First one, we did the left side of the H. We did the full H on this, or second one, we did left side. Third one, we did the full H. Fourth one, we did the bottom of the I. Fifth one, we did the whole I. 6th one, we did the bottom of the exclamation mark. And 7th one, we did the whole thing. So yeah, that was pretty easy, and it was also kind of fun. And also on the 7th one, I redid this just so that it could look symmetrical. And in doing so, I had to place a piece of redstone here because it was just like that, and that wasn't powered. So I was like, oh no, that's bad. So I just did that, and look, it worked. I just went under so it would look better. Either way, that was it for my redstone exhibition. I hope you guys will think about the process that it took, and yeah, bye. Okay, and lastly, we have the FAQ, frequently asked questions. It's gonna be pretty quickly. Mistakes that people make or have made, or that can be made pretty easily. Not with step 1, because step 1 doesn't do anything. Step 2, Most people, as I see, would normally put red or normal blocks here, which would not be the case. That is not what you want. You do not want normal blocks there. You want half slabs so that they don't power these two. See, if I get 2 normal blocks, like that, it now powers those, and that doesn't look like it does it? But you see now, with the half slabs, it will not power those because these half slabs are just transmitting the redstone. They're not actually trying to power anything. The redstone is the one doing the powering. So yeah, that's that. That's with the slabs. Secondly, most people would not put this block here, but this block is needed because if it's not there, then this block won't be powered because it will be too busy trying to connect with these two pieces. As you can see, it's not powered, and that one isn't either because it's too busy trying to connect with those two. And neither should this one be. Yeah, that one's not either. Well, it is because of that. But this block needs to be there so that this piece of redstone can focus on powering this block, and these two can focus on powering these two blocks. Like that. Number 3. It's kind of the same thing, but here we need more half slabs because if we had normal blocks, once again, it would just power like all of those. So it would power those, and what is that even? What? That is, no. Just no, that doesn't look right. Needs to be 2 half slabs so they won't be powered. Number 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, I have those there so I could do copy and paste pretty quickly. We have the dot. The dot wasn't that hard except for this part. It was kind of hard because if you had this here, I think I said this in a video, it would kind of mess it up. But you don't want that there because it's already being powered right here. Number 6, we have over here. We need these 2 blocks. We need them because look, we don't want that. That is connecting with that now. We don't want it connecting. We want these 2 to be focused on powering this. We don't want it to be focused on powering those. No. We want it to be focused on powering these. And the last one, over here, we need this half slab because half slabs are love. Right? Okay, no. Because if this half slab was here, or wasn't there, what do we get? We get, L. Toxic. Okay, we need this half slab here because we need this half slab here. And we also need this one in here because if this wasn't here, then this would be powering this and that would be powering that. And we'd still get just weird, like, that look like an exclamation mark to you? It looks like I'm trying to, like, in real life, I'm, like, leaning over to the right because that's kind of like what the exclamation mark is doing, but that's not really meant to do. We want it to be powering this because this is now not focused on powering this, it's now focused on powering this. And yeah, those are the frequently asked questions / mistakes that most people do. And Mark, if you think that I am copying Mr. Turtle King, I promise you, I am not copying him. This is way different. This Mr. Turtle King was a sign that could go on and off. Mine is just a sign that's supposed to stay on, kind of like a billboard. It doesn't just come off whenever you want it to. It'll stay on forever and ever and ever, like that. Because there are some mistakes that have to do with it going off, and I realized at the very beginning, I was like, oh yeah, I can't, and so I made it so that it wouldn't do any of this. And I know last time I did a Redstone rank submission, I was denied, and I got all like pissy and stuff, or sorry, I just got kind of sad and mad and weird, which I was 11, by the way, or maybe, yeah, I was 11, and so, but now no, I wasn't 11, what am I talking about? That was whenever I joined. I was 13, and, 13-year-olds, they can, alright, 13-year-olds can just do some bad stuff and make bad choices, but now I feel more mature and that this is good, and that if I do get denied, It all will be fine. Yep, this was a 5-minute clip. Jeez. What the heck? Alright, well, this is going to be a long video, but I hope, please just watch to the end because, yeah.